Why did I do that? I should not have said that. I mean, I'm just not good enough. I don't even know if I'm gonna be enough at all. I just don't know what to do. Stop the negative chatter. When it seems like things are just not going your way and you're beating yourself up and you're dragging, maybe you need to change your self-talk. Here's 5 ways to put some power into your self-talk. Why would you even think about self-talk in the first place? What does that matter? It matters so much. We are all kind of like an iceberg floating in a huge deep sea. The part that everyone else can see and we can see above the water, that's the tip of the iceberg. That's the part that I see you, you see me on, right? But there is so much more to that iceberg underneath the water. Top part of the water that we can see, consciousness. Bottom part of the water that we can't see, subconsciousness. It's bigger, it's badder. It's the part that really, really sinks ships. Self-talk is one of the most powerful things that you can do in order to rearrange and change your life into the direction that you want to go. So the reason why we want to have powerful self-talk is to influence our subconscious. The way that we think, the way that we feel, what we do, and what we say. Whatever the subject matter is, as long as all 4 of those things all are in the same boat, they're all saying the same thing, they're all equal, the subconscious is like, yes, I can get with that. 1% of uncertainty is 100% of doubt, which means that think, feel, do, and say thing, it's not lined up, and whatever you think that you want, it ain't coming. So you gotta line those things up. A great way to line those things up is with self-talk. I believe that anything is possible to anyone. I believe that I am an example of that. You be an example of that. So let's talk about now 5 things that you can do in order to make sure that your self-talk becomes super powerful. The first thing is talking in the mirror. When you look at yourself in the mirror and you say good things to yourself, I am worthy, I am beautiful, I am kind. An example would be like, Jeffrey, you're gonna do great today. Even better phrase, Jeffrey, you're gonna do your best today. Now that is something that the subconscious will be able to get with. And the subconscious will then say, we're gonna do our best today. Sounds good. So how do we do our best? And then your subconscious starts lining up the things to make sure that you do your best. How about this one? I attract my desires. So then your subconscious says, yeah, we attract our desires. So that means that we have to do something that's attractive in order to make sure that the desires come to us. And we don't even do that. We just set it, and then all of a sudden it happens. The second thing is to make the phrase realistic. You want to make the phrase something positive and realistic. You do not want to lie to yourself. You don't want to say I'm a billionaire and you're not a billionaire. You don't want to say I'm a billionaire. If you want to become a billionaire, if you want it, you're going to say, he's on his way to being a billionaire. Jeffrey, you're about to be a billionaire. Jeffrey, you're on your way to being a billionaire. All of those things, say those things, use your name. You can use my name too. If we have the same name, that's okay too. But you're saying these things that are in a positive light and they're realistic. Instead of saying, I'm not going to get into an accident on the way to work, I'm not going to have a car crash or anything like that, say, I'm going to drive safely. I'm going to drive safely all day today. You do that, the subconscious says, I can get with that. The third thing is something that I got from Jordan Peterson in his 12 Rules for Life. I'm probably going to mess up the phrase, but I'm going to give it to you as best I can. He says in one of the 12 Rules for Life, Jordan Peterson, Mr. Clinical Psychologist. I'm not reading this. Okay, here it is, okay. Treat yourself like you're responsible. No, I didn't do it right. Treat yourself like you're responsible for taking care of yourself. That's it. That right there is self-care at its highest level. So you are now creating words and phrases to make sure that you're doing exactly that. Don't beat yourself up with words. If you make a mistake, let it be a lesson learned and move on. Don't dwell in a negative past. I could have done that better. Next time I'm gonna do that better. Let's do that. The fourth thing is the power of laughter. I mean, maybe I'm not saying anything funny right now, but you could go to a comedy show. You could hang out with your friends. You could watch comedy on YouTube or any other shows. Make yourself laugh. Laughter is so good for us. It lifts our spirits. It helps our emotions kind of stir in a positive way. It even helps with circulation. So when you laugh, you're helping with all of the phrases that you need in order to create powerful self-talk. The fifth and final thing is surrounding yourself with positive people. Positive people is who you need in your life in order to help emulate goodness. People that you can emulate or you can even influence or be influenced by in a great way to make this world a better place is one of the best things that you can do for just being a member of society. You're thinking locally and acting globally, which is just a wonderful thing. So there it is. Those are the 5 things that I wanted to tell you about making your self-talk powerful. What do you do? Do you have anything that you want to add to the list? Because it probably is a longer list. But your self-talk is going to be what you're going to use in order to be the best person that you can be. And I salute you for that. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Talk to you later.